Planet Dolan.
What animal can survive decapitation? What kind of bird can only eat upside down? Here are 15 random, completely pointless, but still pretty cool facts you probably didn't know about animals. I'm Melissa, and today I'll be your narrator. Number 15. Green areas average 50,000 spiders per acre. Like grassy and forested areas, but hate spiders? Here's some bad news. The average acre of Greenland is home to about 50,000 spiders. For those not familiar with acres, that's a little more than 12 spiders per square meter. Number 14. Bats are the only flying mammal. While there are some mammals that can glide from place to place, like squirrels, bats are the only mammal that can actually fly. Of course, there are over 900 different types of bats, so it's not like the flying mammal field is all that limited. Number 13. Crocodiles can drown. This puts them in a category with whales, dolphins, water snakes, and sea turtles. They all spend most or all of their time in the water, yet ultimately have to come up to breathe air. That's a big part of the reason you see them surface with only their eyes and nostrils. They can only stay underwater for about 30 minutes at a time. Number 12. Killer whales go through menopause. In addition to humans, orcas and short-finned pilot whales are the only known animals to not breed right up until they die. Orcas are known to stop having children somewhere in their 30s or 40s, yet can live to be over 100 years old. Marine biologists are still trying to figure out why orcas stop breeding so early and how they live for so long afterwards. Number 11. Flamingos can only eat upside down. They use the same eating methods whales do. Flamingo beaks are built to filter out insects and crustaceans while letting water pass through. Because of the way they stand, they are built to search for food upside down. Their jaws are actually reversed from most animals. Their bottom jaw is larger and fused to the skull, while the upper jaw swings open and closed. But when their heads are upside down, it basically looks the same. Number 10. A blue whale's tongue weighs as much as an elephant. It weighs in at about 15,000 pounds, more than most species of elephant. They use it to filter water and food in their mouths, the same as flamingos, but on a much larger scale. Also, the heart of a blue whale would pretty much crush a Mini Cooper. Number 9. Cows and horses can only dream of lying down. You've likely seen that horses and cows can both sleep standing up. In fact, they sleep standing up as often as they sleep lying down, but they can't dream while standing. They won't go into REM sleep while standing, possibly because it would be too easy to sleepwalk. Number 8. Goats were the first domesticated animal. Records of domesticated goats date back to Mesopotamia, that's modern-day Iran, around 10,000 BC. Goats were an easy species to care for because they offered usable milk, meat, and hide, and aren't difficult to feed. Goats graze on grass, but will also basically eat anything available to them. Also, they use goat poop as fuel, so there's that too. Number 7. Some animals can delay pregnancy. The spotted skunk can delay their pregnancies after mating. It is thought that they do this to ensure the best possible time for birthing in the spring. It isn't fully understood how they actually do this, but it has to do with stopping the development of fertilized embryos. In other words, these animals can just sort of tell the embryo whether or not to start growing based on whether the conditions seem right. This can be a matter of a few days, or in some species, over a year. Number 6. A kangaroo can't hop unless its tail is on the ground. This is often stated as, if you lift a kangaroo's tail off the ground, but that's stupid. A kangaroo's rear claws can rip your intestines out of your body, so don't actually ever do that. Ever. That said, it is true. Kangaroos can use their tails as a sort of third leg for balance. Without having it as a stabilizer, they can't get the balance they need to hop. Number 5. Ostriches can run faster than a horse. The giant birds have been known to reach a maximum sprinting speed of 60 miles per hour, and they can maintain speeds of about 30 miles per hour for up to 30 minutes. That makes it faster than the horse, greyhound, and even lion, as well as the fastest thing on 2 legs. And speaking of lions, that's what the male ostrich sounds like. It actually roars, because a 300-pound bird wasn't intimidating enough. Number 4. Cockroaches can survive decapitation. When you find a cockroach, very rarely will you be looking to kill it in as precise a way as decapitation. But even if you did, it wouldn't work. Roaches don't need their mouths to breathe, and they don't need their blood to carry oxygen. Losing the brain also doesn't affect these functions. They will eventually die of starvation from being unable to eat, but they can survive for well over a week until then, even able to stand, move, and react to being touched in the meantime. Number 3. Squirrels are eco-friendly idiots. When a squirrel finds a nut and doesn't intend to eat it right then and there, they often bury it. And because squirrels are shameless hoarders, they do what any hoarder does. They forget where they left things. Squirrels have accidentally planted millions of trees just by burying nuts and forgetting where they put them. Number 2. Some ants can self-destruct when attacked. A species of carpenter ant found in Malaysia will just suicide themselves on attacking insects. They're basically a bunch of little chemical weapons because when they explode, they release a sticky, toxic substance that covers the victim and poisons it. It's like projectile vomiting so hard their head pops off. Number 1. Fish can get seasick. A German scientist conducted an experiment that showed that fish can get seasick or motion sick under basically the same conditions that humans do. In a simulated zero-G environment, some fish got disoriented and started swimming in circles. Those fish had ear canals that weren't symmetrical, just like humans are susceptible to motion sickness. What's your favorite weird animal fact? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll pin our favorite to the top. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time.